Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here, and we're gonna do another FIFA 18 video. I'm again collaborating with a friend of mine.
Hello everyone, my name is Green313.
Alright, so... Oh wow, okay, so the other guy I'm playing is playing as FC Barcelona. Alright, go on with what you were gonna start with. Alright.
I don't know, where's FC Barcelona located in?
Spain, same league as Real Madrid, they're rivals. They play in a game called they play 2 meetings a year, the game is called El Clascio. It's a rivalry. A long-standing rivalry at that.
Okay, so, personally, I don't mind that the USA didn't make the FIFA World Cup because
they didn't deserve it.
I've told many people before, but the reason the women's do a lot better in soccer than the men's do is that the men in the United States, they tend to focus on American football, basketball, baseball, if you're up north, hockey too, and in the countries of Europe, Africa, Asia, South America, and Australia, they like soccer, or as they call football, better.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have other sports leagues. We gotta focus on.
The women's in the US, they tend to focus on basketball or soccer. That's why, we always dominate in basketball.
That's true. Yeah, they have other sports that they have.
In next year's 2018 Winter Olympics, I guess the USA will have to use a college all-star team.
Essentially, yeah. Same goes for
what Canada and the other countries are gonna have to do.
Russia has a pro league. They're gonna slaughter. It's gonna be complete. It's gonna be basically It's gonna be pre-1980s. Is essentially what's going to happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay, I heard of something like what happened like 1980, the Miracle on Ice. Can you explain to me the story behind that?
Russia would have like a bunch of their pros like playing the Olympics. I think for a long time they won like every single year. Like for a while, they won a lot. They would win a lot.
U.S. junior team defeat them?
It was essentially a bunch of college kids. Yeah, it was essentially.
For basketball, I think in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, they're going to do a 3-on-3, but I recommend the United States just use amateur players so they don't always dominate.
It's a brilliant break.
I think they won the last time in Brazil when they won gold the last time.
No, they did it. They just did the standard, like, 5-on-5. In 2020, they'll do 3-on-3, is what I've heard.
I see. What is going on with this guy I'm playing? He's not doing anything. I really hope I'm not playing against someone that's away from their controller. Or is just, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, do you get, like points for something? Like, any, credit for winning an online?
Not really.
I know, I remember from EA, sports games, they shut down the online servers every 2 years. Like, say, Madden 11, they would shut down it in Madden after 2013.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. I wouldn't know that for sure, though.
Madden 11, the one that has Drew Brees on it, it doesn't have online trophies, so the platinum that game is still possible.
Yeah, that one. I have the platinum to that one. I think I have the platinum to 11 and 12, if memory serves. Yeah, I have the platinum to those two. I didn't platinum the one with Drew Brees on the cover until a long time after. Like when I got GameFly, I basically GameFly'd the game just so I could platinum, because I was missing one of the Madden moment trophies. I was missing the one where you had to somehow pull off a comeback for the Colts. That was the one I couldn't get I couldn't get that one. I just stopped playing Madden, and then I picked it up again from GameFly, and I managed to get it because I figured out that there's some weird trick that you can do to potentially, like when you're onside kicking, if you don't get it, you can get Drew Brees to throw a pick.
Oh, okay. Like Saints and Colts. Is that something to do with Super Bowl 44?
Yeah, that was the Colts and the Saints. Yeah, that one.
Okay, why did the comeback against the Colts?
Yeah.
Lionel Messi.
That was the comeback against the Saints. So you had to be the Colts to make the comeback. Like it was after the what you call it? After the Tracy Porter pick 6.
Tracy Porter, is he still with the Bears?
I think so. I wouldn't be knowledgeable on that. Yeah, don't take me up on that.
And you know how many players have gotten hurt this year? Julian Edelman, Aaron Berry, Odell Beckham Jr., J.J. Watt, Aaron Rodgers. Right now, Joe Thomas missed his first snap in his entire career. 10,600 something consecutive snaps.
You just missed that.
Could be out for the year. So
yeah, the Eagles lost two. Eagles lost 2 players as well. Jason Peters.
Suffer from the Madden curse, or Larry Fitzgerald and Calvin Johnson, like even Eddie George, like in the 2000, like he caused a fumble in the playoff game against the Ravens that led to the Ravens winning. The Ravens, they blew out every other team in the playoffs. Tennessee was the only team that could really compete against them.
They played Oakland close too. They went to Oakland and I think beat them too. There was a close game. I think it was 15-10 or something.
Let me check. I knew they blew out Denver and they blew out New York, but the only score in that New York game was the only score in New York
was a special teams return. Yeah, special teams return of some sort.
Speaking of the 2000 NFL season, that was the last time a team that the 49ers, Cowboys, Steelers, and Patriots, the teams that have 5 or more Super Bowl wins, all lost. Oh yeah, Baltimore beat Oakland 16-3. I thought it was closer than that.
Like,
it really came down to the game against Tennessee with 2 really lucky and fluke plays. I don't remember which one, but one of them was the Eddie George fumble. That's why the Madden curse.
Was but did the Titans, like, I think they may have, before they played Baltimore, had that play against Buffalo from that same year, or is that the
99 season? That was in the 1999
Oh, that was prior. Oh yeah, that BS play. Oh yeah, that BS play. I remember that.
When Tennessee has the #1 record in the AFC, and both times they've lost to Baltimore. They did beat Baltimore in the 2003 playoffs.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, that freaking 1999 game, the Music City
Last time Buffalo made the playoffs.
Yeah, that was the Music City Miracle, otherwise known as the Music City freaking farce. I still think that pass was forward. It even looks forward. Like when you watch it, that pass was definitely forward. Like, I don't know how you don't call that a forward pass. That was definitely forward.
Also in that 2000-2001 playoffs, it was the last time the Miami Dolphins won a playoff game. They beat Indianapolis 23-17 in overtime.
Didn't they then go and get destroyed by Jacksonville in the next round?
Before, that was Dan Marino's last game, and Jimmy Johnson's. I don't know who was the quarterback in the 2000 season, but apparently it was good enough to win the AFC East and lose to Oakland in the divisional round. They got shut out by Oakland in the divisional round. And another thing, like, you know how 3 straight seasons of the greatest show on turf, all 3 years had a Ram as the MVP. Kurt Warner in '99, Marshall Faulk in 2000, and Warner again in 2001.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, in the 2000 season, the St. Louis Rams were only the 6th seed, and the New Orleans Saints at that time had never won a playoff game, but they beat St. Louis. That's their only playoff win. The only playoff win without Drew Brees, and then.
Yeah. And then they freaking.
In 2000 to 2001, your Eagles beat Tampa Bay. You had like a 4-game winning streak against Tampa Bay until you got upset by them in the 2002 NFC Championship.
I think our only touchdown in that game, if I recall correctly, was set up by special teams.
I remember, Like, you remember 4th and 20, was it 4th and 26 or 27?
Yeah, 4th and 26. The even funnier part is that they didn't even get the review in for that play because Green Bay committed an offsides penalty.
That would have given them a free play if they didn't, McNabb did do that. So,
yeah.
One thing that they could do, like for defensive penalties, for illegal motion, illegal hands to the face, and illegal defensive holding, it's 5 yards and an automatic first down, but it should be 5 yards and you keep it down rather than be automatic first down.
Well, I think the thinking is that the penalty may have the play may have gotten a first down.
It's an automatic first down because of that Chiefs-Raiders game. It was about 3rd down and 10, an illegal motion that got them a first down, and like
Benzema.
Kickoff game, Denver and Carolina last year, illegal hands to the face or defensive holding negated 4th and 23.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I don't like the way that pass interference is enforced, really. I think defensive pass interference myself should be spot of the foul, but only inside 15 yards. After that, it should be 15, because that just seems way too punishing.
Oh, but there's a thing about that. In college and high school, if it's just a 15-yard penalty, you can just do that to prevent a touchdown.
Yeah, but the same way you could just do that and just just lob it up and potentially get a call that way and get like 60 yards without even completing the pass.
And that Oakland-Kansas City game, that was clearly offensive pass interference. But how did the refs just pick that up? And I know
they seldom call that for one reason. For one reason,
for something they're absolutely right on.
They seldom call push-offs a lot for whatever reason it is. And I really haven't been able to figure out why that is. They rarely call push-offs. I don't know why they don't call it, but they don't. They just don't. They don't call it.
Now, can he take them on? Ronaldo.
And I don't know why. I wish I knew why, because if I knew why, I would definitely think they would be called, no question. But they just don't call it for some odd reason or another.
Okay, and I guess how much time do you have left for your video?
I have no idea. This guy is AFC right now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the guy's been apparently away from his controller pretty much the whole match. So either he's just sitting there with it on or he's just sitting there doing nothing. I don't know what he's doing. Nor do I care because I'm scoring goals out of it. But it's just I don't understand why he's just off his controller. I don't know what's going on here. I don't care. But this is weird. It's just I think that
score.
I'm up 3-0 right now.
He's not
yeah.
In soccer, I don't understand. Like, you're not ever. There's no timeouts in soccer. Like, the only two reasons where the timer would stop is like a weather delay or if there's a critical injury that involves carting someone off the field.
Yeah, soccer's always been like that. I get that's just how the sport is. But they have when you have stoppage and the clock keeps going, they have stoppage time for that.
Yeah, I know about stoppage time. I learned. If you were like in let's say in Africa near on the equator, those African players, they're used to that kind of heat, playing like 120-degree weather.
He went in well.
Yeah, something like that rather. Wait, is Africa on the equator? I don't know. This is something that I've probably forgotten about geography or something. Some sort of nonsense.
When they made the World Cup for the first time since some cup in the 80s, and I don't know how cold Russia can get in the summertime, but that can be a major advantage.
Yeah, I'm picking the Germans to win the World Cup. Because honestly, this is how good they are. Their B and C team could probably get into the knockout round easily. That's how good they are. Like, that's literally how good Germany is. They could get to the knockout round with just their B team. Like, that's how good they are. That's how unfairly tilted it is for them. I saw this things of someone talking about it, and they said that Germany, when they play soccer and go into tournaments, they go into this expectation of they want to like win the tournament. Like the whole focus goes into winning the tournament.
Okay. Yeah, since we're talking about soccer, let's talk about the 2017 Major League Soccer playoffs. Let's give you your picks for. Let's start with Chicago Fire or New York Red Bulls.
Who's home? I'm going to guess the Red Bulls.
Chicago, New York at Chicago.
I'm going to say the Fire.
A very one-sided first half, and
From Columbus Crew at Atlanta United. Atlanta is like, well, let me say something real quick. Expansion teams in the 4 big leagues, all of them struggle at first, but not in Major League Soccer. I mean, the Chicago Fire as an expansion team,
they won the title.
Inaugural season.
Yeah. It's like I think Atlanta had players commit to prior than that. And I find it pretty funny because in Orlando, like, there's a lot of Orlando United fans and whatnot, and they're always talking about stuff like winning championships or we're gonna do this. They haven't even sniffed the playoffs yet, and yet Atlanta gets in their first year.
Made the playoffs, but it usually takes an average of 4 years for an expansion team to make the playoffs.
Seattle Sounders expanded in MLS and made the playoffs their first year. They've made MLS playoffs every year.
Okay, who'd you pick in that game? Columbus or Atlanta?
Atlanta. That home environment is something
else. You were
else.
picking the Fire and the Atlanta United, so you picked the Fire too, right?
Yeah, I picked the home teams.
Let's just do one big Eastern Conference bracket. Chicago Fire would be at the New York City FC. Well, the first game would be in Chicago first, but who would you pick, Chicago or New York City?
Probably Chicago, because New York has a bad habit of choking.
Atlanta United versus Toronto FC.
Toronto. I think Toronto. I think Toronto's gonna win the East personally. My opinion, Toronto's taking the East, baby. I think they've had one of the best seasons in MLS ever. I think it was.
Okay, let's go on to the Western Conference. The San Jose Earthquakes versus the Vancouver Whitecaps. It's possible to have a three-peat for the Pacific Northwest, because all the best 3 teams in the West are the Pacific Northwest teams.
I'm gonna say Vancouver. You know they're gonna.
This is a great rivalry in the MLS. My Sporting Kansas City versus the Houston Dynamo.
This is where I have the upset happening. I'm gonna pick the Dynamo. This is where I got the upset happening. Cause when I do these.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I'd say that would be my one upset. Kind of have Houston as a dark horse. I don't know why, but I think they could win and then beat Portland. I don't know, but they easily could.
These 2 teams have met like 30 times since 2011, since when Houston had to join the East, and then when Sporting Kansas City and Houston moved to the West.
Yeah,
they've met a lot. Even in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, was my Sporting Kansas City won, by the way. Okay,
yeah.
So are you gonna pick like Seattle and Toronto again?
I don't know. Probably yeah. Personally, yeah. I think a rematch is coming, and I think Seattle I think they may have found their last 2 games have been really good. I mean they really did, but we're gonna miss Dempsey for the first leg against Vancouver or whoever we get, because
you'd either get Vancouver if San Jose pulls off the upset, and you get either Sporting Kansas City or Houston.
Yeah, we're gonna miss. Yeah, we're not going to have Dempsey for the first leg. Because Dempsey got sent off against Colorado.
In 2016, didn't you beat Sporting Kansas City in the knockout round?
Yep, on a Nelson Valdez goal.
This year, Portland beat Kansas City in the knockout round, and that game that went into a lot of extra rounds and penalty.
They went in, I think, 8 rounds. And then Portland and Kansas City had one kick. The kick that could have won the game, go off both goal posts.
Nice piece of tackling here.
That was insane.
Strong defending.
Okay, that's one more topic about Major League Soccer.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
Major League Soccer before we end the video. Expansion sides. There's going to be 2 expansion. The MLS will announce 2 expansion teams in December is what I heard, but Los Angeles FC, they'll be coming next year. I don't know if the Miami team has got awarded yet, but if they do get awarded, they'll start 2019. So out of these 12 cities right here, let me go in order. Let me start with the Midwest. Detroit, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, St. Louis. In the South, Charlotte, Raleigh/Durham, Tampa Bay/St. Petersburg. Wait.
I want to say Detroit, but I don't know. Because I know Detroit City people are not happy about that.
They don't want an MLS team.
I don't understand. And I've never understood why. It's like, you know, Detroit City is a 4th-tier team. Yeah, they're not even 3rd or 2nd. I don't get the logic behind that.
The teams that should get the first 2 expansions are Sacramento, because they deserve so much more than the Sacramento Kings. I mean, like, Sacramento is becoming big with funding for the Major League Soccer expansion. Even the 49ers under Jed York is helping them get one. And the other city, Phoenix, like, if they do get one, they'd have to share, like, University of Phoenix Stadium or Chase Field. Who want to be out there in 120-degree weather? Phoenix is the largest city without a Major League Soccer team, 5th largest city in the United States.
Yeah, something about that. Yeah.
I think that, like, I guess what would be the 27th and 28th, I would pick Nashville and Cincinnati.
I'd probably pick Detroit and Raleigh-Durham, personally.
I kind of agree with Raleigh over Charlotte, because Raleigh, they just have the Hurricanes, and Charlotte has the Panthers, Hornets, and they have the Knights.
Yeah.
That's the team.
Yeah, I'm surprised another Canadian city hasn't put in their bid for an expansion team.
Purposefully.
Yeah,
if there would be a 4th Canadian team, I think it should be the FC Edmonton.
Yeah, I think there's been talk about that, but nothing concrete or more established has been talked about that.
So is there?
Great save.
I can say one last thing. A lot of people complain about there being too many Californian teams, but the truth is, the distance from San Diego to Sacramento is actually a farther distance than Boston to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, and California's got a lot of coast.
They'll be hoping to restrict him to as few touches as he's seen so far.
Looking to supply. Well, he's got his fist
So
to it.
anything else I'd like to... You almost done with the video? Because there's still those 2 other topics I'd like to talk to you about.
Go on. You can, yeah, the video's still going. You can go ahead and talk. Go on.
Pokemon Coliseum team. You said, we already talked about this, like Espeon, Umbreon, Free Alligator, Ampharos, Hitmontop, and Granbull.
Yeah.
I already discussed to you about the moves Espeon and Umbreon will know. But Free Alligator, you're going to want it to have Surf, Rain Dance, which will come by default. You're going to want to teach it Blizzard and Earthquake. You just give it between the Mystic Water, Never Melts Ice, and the Soft Sand. Oh, and remember when I said they give you all the type enhancing items except the magnets?
Yeah.
the only other electric type Pokemon besides Flappy they give you in Coliseum is Raikou. I don't think they would want to give that to a legendary Pokemon.
Probably right.
Probably.
Good noise from the rail.
I don't know.
Good result for the rail.
Okay.
Probably didn't think of it. Maybe.
Speaking of,
I'm probably gonna want a special type, special attack nature for Feraligatr. Since I think Feraligator's space special attack is 75 or something, and it could probably use a little bit more.
let me check that real quick. Let me check that.
Yeah, Feraligator.
Its special attack isn't bad, but it would serve to get the same type of attack bonus, which would be good. But unlike 4th generation onward, it doesn't hit your ally, and like it won't hit your ally in Generation 3.
Yeah, Feraligator actually, Feraligator definitely got an improvement in it when Gen 4 started. Because it got more access to the physical aspects of its typing, like surf, like, not waterfall.
One thing I really wish they'd do is make a physical version of Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, and Hydro Cannon.
Yeah, that's true.
But, okay, as I was saying, what was I saying? For Alligator, try your best to get a female one, but if you can't, that's fine, but
I don't
you remember the trigger.
It doesn't.
Remember what I told you about?
I think that's only Gen 2 on. I think that attacking is only Gen 2. Yeah, I think the gender. I don't think the gender affects attack.
When males had more attack, but
I think
you want some female Pokemon mixed between Espeon, Umbreon. At that time, were always 100% male. This is that because before Fire Red and Leaf Green were made, that was to prevent you from getting any Kanto Pokemon because Hitmontop's is always going to be 100% male. So luckily, Granbull's 75% female. But
yeah, true. Yeah, like
if you can't get a female,
it's not a big deal because
that's fine. But,
it won't affect it because that's not Gen 2. Gen 2 is the one where male and female gender would affect the stats. From then on, it's just preference.
Just gold and
yeah, just gold and silver. And from there on, it's just preference. Yeah, from then on, it's just preference.
They haven't switched off, Alan. Late in the game.
Let's discuss your next Pokemon, Fluffy. For some reason, I thought you would need to. When it says here on Bulbapedia, after you purify it, it'll know Thunderbolt, which I hope that's right because since Fluffy evolves into Ampharos at level 30, and when it evolves into Ampharos at level 30, it learns Thunder Punch. And I thought you would have to live with Thundershock for a while, but here's the moves you want to teach it. You want to teach it Thunder, Thunderbolt, Protect, and Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave will help you for catching Entei, Suicune, and Raikou.
Gotcha.
And when you have Rain Dance with Feraligatr, Thunder will have 100% accurate. And that will protect you from Earthquake.
Yeah.
Trying to catch the player in possession.
Well, make sure your Flaffy is female, because the reason why you can't have all the same gender Pokemon is one of the bosses that has Suicune as her shadow Pokemon. She'll use a strategy I like to call this attract parafusion. She'll paralyze you, confuse you, and cause attract on you. If all three of those get on you, then you only have a 12.5% chance of attacking.
Wow. Ouch. Yeah, I guess I'll have to be mindful of that. Alright, this game's almost... Yeah, this one is basically almost over. I think he's going to throw it in. Why don't you sign off right now, and then I'll sign off.
Okay. Until next time, everyone, my name is Green Draco 313.
Alright, so that'll take care of that. So, with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14 of the collaboration. See you next time on more FIFA 18.